Hey buddies, welcome back. In today's video we are making Nigerian meat pie. I'm going to be sharing all my tricks with you today, but before we get started, don't forget to hit that button. First, you sieve your flour to take out all the lumps left. Like I always recommend, sieve your flour because it takes out the lumps and all those dirt that might be in it. The full recipe is going to be on my page and description, so don't worry, all the details, measurements, everything is going to be there. This is one of my favorite recipes because I've perfected it over years and I'm ready to share it with you guys. Then I'm going to add some cold butter. Now, the quality of butter you use is very, very important. Personally, I believe that the quality of butter is going to make or break your meat pie because there's this flakiness it gives, there's this richness it gives when you have that bite, and your butter has to be top notch, okay? So you give that a very good mix until it looks like breadcrumbs, until everything is well combined. Then go ahead and add your salt, just a little bit of salt. Mix that again together. Then gradually go ahead to add your water. Now, step number 2, please do not overmix your dough. I'm begging you. Add your water gradually until it comes together and forms a ball, like a ball. Now, once it forms that shape, just set that aside and then go ahead and mix the rest together. Do not overmix, please. Keep adding your water slowly until it forms together. Also, your butter measurement should be half of your flour measurement. For example, if you're using 1 kg of flour, your butter should be 500 grams. If you're using 1,500, your butter should be 750. So it has to be, perfect like that. Then I will transfer that to my cling film and put that in the fridge for 30 minutes to 1 hour so it can rest. Then I went ahead to prep my filling for the meat pie. Go ahead and chop your washed carrots, dice them into tiny bits. Repeat the same step for your Irish potato. Peel the back and then, of course, chop that again into tiny bits, tiny pieces. Then I went ahead to chop my spring onions. Yes, add spring onions to your meat pie, guys. It is so yummy. And then I also went ahead to chop my bell pepper. You can also use paprika. I told you this is not your regular meat pie. This is a recipe that I love and I have perfected for a couple of years now, and it is a hit. Now, all our fillings are all prepped and ready to go. So let's start cooking. So in your frying pan, go ahead and add some oil. Add your onions, bell pepper, and your spring onions. Fry that for about 2 to 3 minutes on low heat. Then I went ahead to add my chopped potato and carrots. Mix that together properly. Then I added my minced meat into the combination. I always add my minced meat last so it doesn't overcook. Mix that together until well combined. Then go ahead to add your seasoning. I use some seasoning, Cameroon pepper and red pepper flakes. I like my meat pie a little bit spicy, that's why I added some Cameroon pepper. But if you don't like it spicy, please by all means do not add any pepper. Then add some water, mix that together again. Cover and leave to cook until the potato is Then I went ahead to add my flour and water mixture just to thicken. This is not compulsory. Some people do not add that, but I prefer to. Mix that together and just steam that again for a minute. And then take that out. So I'm going to set this aside to cool down. Okay, now you're gonna get your rolling pin and a bowl of flour. You're gonna sprinkle your flour on a very clean surface. Now you are doing this so that the dough does not stick to the surface. Okay, go ahead and cut that into tiny bits. Then go ahead and roll that with your rolling pin. You can add some flour to your rolling pin if it's sticking so much, or to the surface. Add some extra flour so that it doesn't stick so much to your rolling pin. Roll that until everything is spread out evenly. Then use a bowl, or you can use a meat pie cutter, whichever one you have, to cut out the shape. Then I go ahead and flip that to the other side. Then add my filling. Do not overfill your dough. I know yes, we're tempted to, but please don't. Then I use a fork. Now I also make sure that my fork has a little bit of flour so it doesn't stick to the dough. So I use that to close my meat pie properly. And there you have it, guys. The shape is there. So repeat the same process until the filling or the dough is finished. Once that is done, transfer to your baking pan or your baking tray. Set that aside. Get a bowl, add 1 egg and 1 tablespoon of water. Then you go ahead and whisk that together. Then I'm going to use a skewer or a fork to poke holes into my meat pie so that when it's baking, it'll be able to release steam. This is a very important process. Then go ahead and add your egg wash to your meat pie. Make sure you're generous with that. Spread that out very well. Then I'm going to transfer this to my oven and bake for 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. And guys, your flaky delicious meat pie is ready. Like, it doesn't even take time. 15-20 minutes, it's done. If you want it to be more flaky, just turn off the oven and leave it there, and it's going to be, very, very flaky. Guys, can you see how beautiful this meat pie came out? You can have it with some cold zobo or tea, whichever one you want. Just look at that feeling. Look at how yummy this is. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.